Alright guys, this is Indian Chief 741 again. Holy cow, this has turned out to be a fiasco. Well, I put that inner pipe in, and now I'm going with the 1.25 inch pipes, and all the elbows and stuff are so doggone big. Well, what I've got here is the an alternator bracket, and all it's for is just to tighten up the alternator bracket. My God, look at the size of this thing. They could lighten up that car by 500 freaking pounds by getting rid of half of this cast iron that they got in here. I mean, there's a fan mount in there that's 3 times bigger than this. And I mean, you can kind of see my hand. I mean, this is over 3/4 inch. I mean, all this is the alternator hooks into. It's just insane. They could have made this car so much lighter by going with a lighter bracket, you know. But hey, what we're going to do, we're going to fire this thing up. We're going to run it down. I mean, just so that elbow coming out of it, going over the intake manifold fits, I have to notch out a big chunk here. So I'm going to show you guys just real quick. Well, what's all involved on screwing around with this thing? I mean, I don't want to bore you or nothing, but God, it's like almost midnight and I'm still trying to get the thing mounted on there. Hi guys, this is Indian Chief 741 again. Oh, it's been a long night, but I got the main part of it done. I increased it from this size to this size. I think you guys can see that it's a lot bigger. I've increased the tube on the inside. And the more I think about it, I think that the fuel that's going to be coming through here from the carburetor, going down and around, coming back, and coming up through this bigger tube now. Whoa! Still got the battery hooked up, got to be careful. That the air might actually flow a little bit slower through this bigger tube here. Although I'm going to have a lot more airflow, you know. It might actually slow that air down just a little bit, so it might even help in the vaporization of this whole contraption. Now I just pulled off the intake manifold, and I'm going to go from a pipe that's only this big to a pipe that's this big in here. I mean, that's going to help the flow. I mean, now these pipes here that you see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the actual size that goes into the motor. And they're about 1.25 inches. And I think that running 1.25 inches into it, I mean, each one hits one at a time. It's not like they all pull at the same time. you know, so I think the 1.25" pipe, which is quite a bit bigger, should equal everything out. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to work till 2 o'clock in the morning on this. I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to weld on another nipple, and I'm going to go with the bigger one here now. And if I can get that far tonight by 2 o'clock in the morning, I think tomorrow I might have a pretty easy day. Leave a comment. If you think it's going to help, think it's going to make it worse, I don't know. Well, like I said, we're going to experiment. We're going to see what the heck's going on. By tomorrow, we're really going to know what's happening with this. By golly, we're going to get it. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye.